What is up, guys? FallenRedZeo here doing another LEGO review. This time we have the LEGO Star Wars 20th anniversary Snowspeeder set 75259. And so this is a kind of an interesting set. I didn't really want to buy this because I have one of the more recent Snowspeeders. So I'm like, well, I don't need another one. I got it, to go with the Imperial Walker and stuff from a couple years ago, or the AT-AT Walker. And so it's like, I don't need another one. But of course, with the 20th anniversary and a character and everything back here that I want to get all this character stuff, I talk myself into getting it. But let's look at the book here. So again, here's a look at the book since I don't use the boxes, so kind of look at what the box would be like there, so you can see, of course, classic design and everything, and the set numbers there. Then of course we have the 20 years ago stuff. Then we have the interesting stuff of the sets here. So here's the classic 1999 set. So here's a true like 20-year change and stuff. So there we have the Lego system sets for Star Wars with the Hoth Snowspeeder, which I like that design a lot better. I like a lot more orange on the sets, where this one doesn't have it. Then it also came with the little snow trooper, Imperial Trooper there, Rebel Trooper is what I keep meaning to say, there as well to go along with it. So you can see all the information there for that. And then of course we have the new one here for 2019, the Snowspeeder, labeled the same, but with additional new little features and stuff here that we'll look at. And then of course we've got all the characters. So there's Lando, so we now have all of those, so I will show them at the very end here, all of the characters together. And then of course we have, since this one was actually in the movie, we have the Battle of Hoth images here. So there you can see the Hoth with the P-Tower turret, and then we've got the Snowspeeders and Luke inside the Snowspeeder, and of course the Snowspeeder shooting the tow cables and wrapping around the AT-AT Walker there for that. So that is really cool that they have all that stuff in. But let's look at the actual set now. So we'll go ahead and start with Luke here first. So we have, of course, the Snowspeeder pilot Luke and stuff in them in the outfits as well. So it looks very similar to his X-Wing pilot outfit, obviously just a little bit different. It's, I assume a thicker design suit for snow and everything, but looks, pretty much the exact same, orange and white and everything. But we've got his helmet here, which again looks very similar to his classic style there. Of course, he is red 5 usually. I don't know if it's still that. I see the 3 on the side there, but could be 5 or whatever. At least as the X-Wing pilot, he was red 5, but still very similar design with the red. Of course, the Rebel logos there and classic pilot design outfit there. You can see the printed face there, so he's got, looks to be like the goggles or glasses over his face to protect his eyes, the chin strap for the helmet, and then there's another one where he's got the goggles up and everything, and doing more of a different look as well going on there. Then we have his outfit here. So again, it's the alt orange, but he has the vest on, the white vest, padded vest there, and of course the breathing apparatus unit there on his chest, and it's got a tube that goes off and everything, probably attaches into the helmet somewhere for breathing. And then the belt, and then other design stuff around on his legs and stuff, little pockets and everything. So all sorts of cool stuff. Black gloves, of course, has the blue lightsaber there as well that he uses on Hoth, and of course the back with the vest and everything there as well for the Luke. We then get a Dax, or Dak, I guess is what his true name is, but he's in the exact same style outfit, so nothing new or has changed there, just his helmet. So he has the blue Rebel logo, and then of course not all the other additional stuff on it. He just says these markings here on his ears and everything, and there's his face. So he's got the goggles down, the earpiece there, so little microphone type thing to talk to people. He's got a little smile on his face, chin strap, and then on the back is when he's worried after he probably gets shot or whatever by the AT-AT Walker and everything. And then look at the back of him there as well. And then we also have the Rebel Trooper here, Snow Trooper. And so he's in the classic funny looking outfit. So he does have this big giant gun. I don't know why they threw this big giant gun in, but I kind of like that classic. That reminds me of like the old Boba Fett that I have and everything from years ago. So he's got the Rebel hat on for the snow, which has these glasses you can take off and place onto the top, which I was going to do just so we could see them a little bit better. So there are the glasses on top, more of how we usually see them in the movie and stuff, with the goggles on top. But you can see his face there, just like a plain face, nothing too special, nothing on the back as well. I would say it's almost a clone face, but don't really have anything to compare it to currently. He does have this backpack on, this mold piece you put on the neck, obviously, and it looks like a backpack, which I think is really cool, and it's actually a really nice backpack design for him as well. And then, of course, we have his buddy here. So he's got, of course, the tan color undershirts, and then the white overcoat on the outside with all sorts of insignia stuff. He's pretty probably high ranking or something like that. Got a belt with a pocket on it, gray gloves with the white coat, and then the brown pants as well, which I think it also looks like he's got something on his back, probably just additional design details and everything. If I can pop his head off, there we go. So yeah, just additional details and stuff of the coat and everything on his back there as well. And so another feature of the set, we have the P Tower, the Rebel Tower laser cannon. I forget what the exact names are called for it or anything, but it's just a nice little piece here. So we have a little like triangle shape of white here for the snow and everything. We have, of course, the macro binoculars, whatever they're called, there as well. And then we have the actual turret. So again, it's got the like satellite dish design to it. This is obviously where the stuff usually shoots out, but again, they want to throw these stud shooters in on it, so they always place it off to the side. So it's kind of weird that it's off to the side, but I think they should just put it right in the center. But that's just how they designed the turret and everything. And as you can see, it spins around just like it does and everything in the movie, and of course the Battlefront games stuff where I have the most experience with it. And then it has kind of moves around stuff, so you can obviously tilt the tower around stuff, so you shoot up higher into the sky, shoot lower towards the ground, everything. And then again, the rotation there as well can spin all the way around. And then this, I guess, is just supposed to be like the controls and stuff. I think it's a little bit weird that that's what they use. They just have this piece here. I don't even know what it's called, but the piece here is what like the controls are supposed to be, you know, that the pilots or the controllers and stuff hold on to the shoot the gun and everything. Kind of a little weird and everything, but kind of, yeah, just a plain basic design, nothing too fancy going on with it and stuff. But I like that addition there. I've never had one of these turrets in a Lego before, and I always like, of course, classic design to go along with Hoth and everything, so that's pretty cool. So I like that I actually got one and everything for this to go along with this set. Then, of course, we have the Snowspeeder itself. Again, not the nicest Snowspeeder to me. I like, again, more orange on it. They do have orange, but it's just not as much as I would like. And then, again, I already have pretty much a ship just like this from just a few years ago and everything. But we'll take a look at this anyway. So there's a look, of course, straight on for him. And then the top view there so you can see the design. So, again, we just have, you know, the center part of the ship and then the wings that are attached on, and they go in at an angle. You can see the pieces here holding them in at an angle. And they just kind of have the little locks in piece, which if it was for those, they would actually like bend and, you know, bend around and stuff, but that holds them in place. But on top here we have the guns and stuff where they actually shoot, and then the engines and everything back here with these flaps that can open up and everything and kind of reveal, which I know like in games and stuff, like when you turn, like one flap will like close and open and stuff as you turn and everything, so that's kind of cool. They added that into it. You can open up the cockpit here, so we have the cockpit that opens up as this whole piece. You can just open the front. You just have to kind of push down and hold this and then just open that. You can get into the front here, or you can completely pop it off like I did. So that happens a lot, unfortunately, with this, so I kind of don't like that. But you can open it completely like this and see inside. So I have the two guns for each of the pilots and everything. So we have Luke's seat here at the front with the control panel and everything, and then Dax's seat here at the back to control the harpoon and tow cables and everything, which we have. This would be, I guess, the harpoon and type of gun and everything back here to shoot with that. Again, it's a stud shooter, so you can push on that and shoot that off as well. So they fit in there pretty easily. They have enough room for each of them and stuff, and I'm able to get, of course, the guns back in there and put the lightsaber along the side here, and it all fits inside. And then also Dax has this view here, so it's supposed to be like his view out, so it's got the little gun and everything, then like his control panel, and then Hoth in the background there. So that's kind of fun and everything that is included as well. On the back, or underneath here, sorry, we have, so of course the whole landing stuff, so that when it sits on those. The two guns here off to the side, so it's obviously the ones we'll go ahead and shoot it. You just push on them and it shoots off like that. Again, I hate those because you just are, you know, mess around with it. You barely touch it, it shoots it off and you lose pieces and everything. So it's got that. Then here's a look at the back, of course, with again the engines and everything as well. And we also have the tow cable, so we have this here, so you can obviously shoot out the tow cable and attach it to the AT-AT walker or something, of course, wrap it all the way around and everything, and then you can spin it back in once you shoot it and stuff. So you just, you know, of course I'm getting it all twisted up around the thing and stuff, but then you just twist it back in and then it picks it all back up again and everything. So that's kind of, I like that feature and stuff. Cool if it was like automatic, you just push a button and it reels it all back in. But of course we have to have the little Technic pieces to rotate it back in and everything, so I'll have to fix that up, make it look nice and everything. But I like the whole back here with like the grill pieces and stuff. I think it makes it look really, really nice and everything. Pretty nice looking from the back and everything for the actual Snowspeeder. And so that's really about it. There's no other additional features or anything to this. No other things that move or whatever, so we'll just set that aside. And the last thing, of course, is the Lando figure here. So we have the Lando finally. Again, very classic looking design, very original. So we've got, of course, the all brown skin there, of course, since he's African American. So we have the dark skin and stuff. You can see his little mustache, everything there right above his smile and everything. His hair designed exactly like Han's from the past episode, but he's all black instead of the brown color as well. Then we got the very classic looking Lando outfit here. So we got the light blue shirt, the dark black pants, and then his cape, which is yellowish green color on the inside and a light blue on the outside. Again, so I like that look and style a lot and everything. And then again, the very classic style gun here with the molded piece with the blue, light blue stud there on the front. And then of course we have the Lego Star Wars 20th anniversary Lando Calrissian 99 to 2019, and then he also does have the print there on his back of the 20 years as well for that. So now we have all of the figures, so let me go ahead and get them all put together. So there is all 5 of the 20th anniversary figures. So I put them in order of like their set prices. So we have Han, X-Wing pilot Luke, Darth Vader, Lando, and Princess Leia and everything. So we have all 5 of the 20th anniversary figures there. Of course, the whole reason why I even bought every single one of these sets was to get all of these figures and stuff, so I now have this whole little collection there to go together. And so that's going to be it for this Lego Star Wars 20th Anniversary Edition Snowspeeder set 75259. And so I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Lego reviews. But I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.